By full popular request, today we're going to be looking at Lundrity's Megalith deck. And I constantly make fun of this deck for real lack of good cards present in here, as I like to say. But we have the full strategy reveal here on just how you play these rocks. So remember, this deck has two main win cons, alright? We make a big board, we drop the Magician of Black Chaos Max, well, during the opponent's turn. So you can ritual summon this card with Chaos form. If this card is special summon, you contribute one monster. Your opponent can activate monster effects this turn. So when you can ritual summon during the opponent's turn, you deny your opponent the chance to play the game. The other win con that we have is the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. It's 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner Dark Dragon type synchro monster to make this. Well, you know who fits this bill. So, when this card is synchro summoned, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's summon, or into this card's effect activation. So we have 2 ways to deny the opponent the chance to resolve and to play the game. And we've also got, backdoor shenanigans over here with Access Code Talker. So how do we counteract this deck? All right, Nibiru is a very good card, like very good. Appropriate hand traps and Droll Lockbird ruins this deck's day. Honestly, Droll Lockbird at the right time, mid combo, can end this deck's career. So play appropriately, stay at a good pace, and really just stay classy out there, duels. So we have the one Emancipator Researcher. The main thing with this, if we have the rock, we can special summon this, and then we can attempt to excavate for the top. It's not going to matter. We're just giving away information to our opponent at that point. So it's just, this is the tuner that's going to help us climb the ladder into this. Because once we break down the needle fiber on into the Formula Synchron, we'll be wrong. We only have 1 block dragon in this. Alright, you do not need multiples. Your 1 Gallon Granite resolving to search this will get you to what you need. This will be the extender play that your deck needs. This will literally keep you trugging on along as you're looking to play the game. And then this is the card that really brings this deck together. This is Diviner of the Heralds. So, if this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 fairy monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. So we can actually drop out the Herald at this stage, which will get us another search. And you do increase this card's level by the level of the sent monster. If this card is distributed, you can special summon a level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck. Alright, except for itself. A lot of usages to this card, really just depending on which stage of the combo that you're going to need her for, but very, very powerful tuning aspects to this deck. Like, you thought that this deck was just rituals? Nah, we're Synchro Ritual Turbo. We also have the 1 copy of the Candle and the 1 Talismandra. Pretty standard. I think there was some debate between a few people that were talking about Lund's list before, about playing other copies of this, but the 1-1 split is correct. 2 copies of Manju on normal or flip, recruit for ritual or spell card. This is literally all you need. We also have the 1 Ben 10, because we can search for this. I wish we could get good cards. We also have the triple cop. This is the Child Slime. This will get us to our incantations, whichever side of the coin that we need to go down for our search effect, we can get. We have the 1 Magician of Black Chaos Max, and then we get into the rocks. Okay, so you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. During the main phase quick effect, you can discard this card, ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a card you control quick effect, place 1 ritual monster from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck, and if you do, negate that activation. So basically an auto ritual summoner. Okay, so alright, we have Mr. Bethor here. So you can, same thing, you can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. You can discard this card to ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster from your hand by attributing 1 monster from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. If this card is ritual summoned, target cards your opponent controls up to the number of ritual monsters in your graveyard, and they go bye-bye. So essentially here, we're just getting free disruptions on the opponent. And then we have Mr. Haggith. So if this card is ritual summoned, you can add 1 Megalith spell trap card from your deck to your hand. During the main phase, you can activate this effect. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field, including your... as long as you meet the exceeding of the cost of the level. I just bled there. But anyway, more ritual from the hand. We also have the 1 Oak. So you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. If this card is ritual summoned, you can draw 1 card and discard a card. During the main phase, quick effect, you can activate this effect. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand and field, including this card on your field, whose total level equal or exceed level of the ritual monster. Ooh, more interrupt. Honestly, hello. We have triple copies of Ophiel, so you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. It's the generic trend with this whole deck. You can add 1 Megalith monster from your deck to your hand, except for Ophiel. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field, including this card, whose total level equal or exceed the level. Then we have the 1 Phaleg. So you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. You can discard this card. Ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters on your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. And you can only use this effect of Phaleg once per turn. So once per turn, your monster, well, it's not once per turn, but your monsters you control get 300 attack and defense for each ritual monster in your graveyard. So you use this to get super fat. And this is the card that brings it all together. So you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. If this card is ritual summoned, you target 1 ritual monster in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the same as that monster's, and then add it to your hand. During the main phase, quick effect, you can activate this effect. Ritual summon 1 Megalith monster from your hand or deck by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. So this has kind of been the piece that you've seen in a lot of the duels that just chains it all together. Yeah, being able to get that free ritual back into your hand. This card literally recurs back your materials. This is fantastic. We have the triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, so we can play through the opponent's turn. Triple copies the extra foolish burial because paying half of our life to get a dump so that we can start jamming our opponent. This is very much a going first deck, by the way. We have the 1 incantation Inception so that we can ritual summon anything effectively. Also, it's recurable back. We also have the 1 Megalith Portals. So the first time each ritual monster or ritual summoned would be destroyed by battle. So you get free protection on this. And if your Megalith monster special summon except during damage, target 1 ritual monster in graveyard and add it back to your hand. So you get that protection from battle, and you also get recurability back. All built into a field spell, by the way. Pretty cute. You have the triple Megalith Unformed. So you get 1 of 2 effects here. So all monster your opponent controls is 500 attack for each ritual monster on the field. We don't care about that. We care about the fact that we can ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster from our deck in defense mode by attributing monsters from our hand or field whose total level equal exactly twice its level. So this basically allows us to bring out the level 2 guy here. And we also have the triple copies of the Preparation of Rites. Down here in the extra deck, we have the 1 Carrier, the 1 Linkross, the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Halifibrax so that we can tutor on into our tuner. We have the 1 Asa, the 1 Access Code Talker, and the 1 Gallant Granite. We have the 1 Martial Metal, the 1 King, the triple copies of the Herald of the Arclight, 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Borrowed Savage, and 1 Repite. Side deck here we have triple Nibiru, triple Sphere Mode, triple copies of the Forbidden Droplets. Send any number of other cards from your hand or field to the graveyard. Till the end of this turn, have exactly the attack of that many effect monsters your opponent controls and negate their effects. Your opponent can activate cards or effects with cards with the same original type that you discard. So monster, spell, and trap card to this card. This card is absurd. Alright, like, this card will just steal games. We have triple Lightning Storm, triple Infinite Permanence, and 1 copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up your Megalith deck profile from Lundrity. So, guys, what do you think about Megalith Madness? Is this something that you want to try once we get everything? Please, leave a comment down below, down there. please tell me what you guys think. Well, I'm out. Peace. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.